Welcome to No Man's Land on FS19. So basically, here I am coming into No Man's Land and creating uh, a town, more or less, and I'm going to be starting from scratch. That's my plan. And right now, I'm creating my character and going through all the loading screens and everything, trying to get set up. But basically, what I want to accomplish in this video is just to go around and create the structure for my game. So I'm going to be creating pieces for the town that will exist, and once I create the town, I'm going to remove all my cash that you'll see me add myself, several $1 million. Um, when I do remove all that cash and stuff, I'm going to be starting my No Man's Land game from scratch with almost nothing. Just a few bucks and a chainsaw, and I'm going to go from there. And we're going to have to purchase all of our equipment and create our fields and buy land and all that stuff with no money, basically. So that's my plan, anyways. And from here, you're going to see here in just a moment, I'm going to start with my sculpting. And first thing to do is go through here and create a road that's going to be in an area to the, I guess, east of the shop. I'm going to buy a piece of land, and I'm going to sculpt a road to get there. Basically, starting out, you can see some of my techniques that I've been practicing doing in landscape mode from here, using the in-game tools, just going through and practicing in game, various games that I've played through. And what I want to do is create my own BGA and put it over here in, I guess that's land number 57. I'm going to buy 56, 57, and 55 to start out with, because the plan is to do several major sculpts in the area while I'm in landscaping, and I'm going to deform all the land, create tracks and roads, dirt roads. As you can see, I'm starting off here, working through the effort of creating a dirt path, so to speak. This is not going to exist in my game yet, because I'll have to end up buying the land. So I'm going to create everything first and then open it up for myself at a later time when I get to it. It's a long ways off, I know, from starting from scratch with almost no dollars and nothing in my pocket. So that's what I plan to do with this. And basically, all this series is for No Man's Land. So I'm gonna name it Timelapse, because there will be some time lapse in here. Not everything is time lapse, but that's the plan. To do some major time lapse portions of the sculpting. There's some techniques you'll see me pick up on several things, but sculpting is very tedious, and it's not something you want to learn. It's really a learn by practice more than it is anything else. Some of these techniques I've watched others do, watching YouTube, and just in general, as people have created their own No Man's Land videos or other map videos that I've watched. They've had their own ideas of what a BGA would look like, uh, you know, out in their land, their country, and I have my idea of what mine should look like. So that's basically what I'm doing, is going through. I haven't cleared any of these trees, nothing like that. This is just making a path down to this area 57, and creating the land that will eventually be my BGA. I'm going to have, like I said, a few time lapse portions in here. Hopefully, this video is not too long. When it comes down to the end, uh, looking to uh, basically get the sculpting piece out of the way before I actually play the game. Um, that way, there's more of me in this game, if you know what I mean. I like playing games, but I don't like playing the standard maps. I really love Alien Jim's No Man's Land map. There's a few others. They're forestry maps that pretty much are wide open. You just have to clear the land yourself and do your own thing. One of the one of the issues I've always had with the forestry maps, though, is they seem to be heavily forestry, and there's no room or even ability to do on some maps like BGAs or certain tools that they've left off, for doing farming. So I've recently, you had noticed there on my screen, I had Montana downloaded. That one does forestry and farming. Dark Forest I've downloaded, and I've done quite a bit on that, but I'm starting to notice some missing things in areas. Um, Certain maps just definitely are not built for farming. They're all about the forestry, and I love forestry. I mean, I've got FDR logging's tools, their models, their mods, and I have the same two controllers that they use in their games, and I've done all of their tutorials. I do a lot of forestry myself. I love the forestry stuff, but I also love farming. And so this map is basically going to be me starting out in no man's land. I've inherited my land from my Uncle Bob that passed away, and what I'm hoping to do is get out of this is creating kind of something new. Not so much role play, but a little bit. This is more of a, how can I start from zero and then go from there. That's kind of ultimately my goal. I've been wanting a little bit harder map and a way to move forward in farming sim, because I've gotten into that pattern where I play a lot and then I don't play at all, and then I play a lot again, and so I got a little bored, and I've been playing around with YouTube and audio tools. Really, this is my first FS19 farming sim YouTube video, so I'm giving it a shot. I'm going to do the time-lapse series first, and then after I wrap all those up, my plan is to roll right into the No Man's Land game that I have planned on my Uncle Bob's land that I inherit. It's not going to be a new farmer. It's going to be pretty much a start from scratch kind of thing, and I'm going to have to go from there. As some of this you may have already noticed. I've sped up a little bit. So these are some of the techniques: the flattening and the smoothing, and creating the roads with smaller footprints on your tools and things like that. I won't go into the gritty details on this. I'll let you play around with the tools, and that's really the only way to learn landscaping, is to start playing around with the tools and get better at it. I'm not by any means perfect at the tools, for sure. As you can see here in this video, I've made a mistake at one point, and I had to restart and cut things over from my save. So just expect that it's coming, but things are moving along, and I'm just about to lay down my layout for the BGA. What else? Yeah, a little bit about myself. So I'm a security manager by day and YouTuber slash gamer by night. I also have been making my own video games since I was about, let's see, seventh grade. Yeah, seventh grade. Made my first Star Wars text-based game on an Apple IIc. um, but security engineer by heart, by trade. I'm a security engineering manager at a major hospital here in Atlanta. That's pretty much about all I got to say about that. um, Enjoy the time lapse, and maybe I'll throw some music on here and cover the rest all the way through the end. But this is pretty much it. Just trial and error, testing what you like, what you don't like, and you'll see here in a moment where I screw up. All right, thanks everyone, and enjoy the time lapse in the video, and give me some likes, and subscribe if you want to. I'll try to post more stuff out. It's been a while since I've been doing YouTube stuff, so just all this COVID stuff has me really crazy right now in the healthcare industry. So that's it for me. Talk to you guys later.